The full moon arrived, its bright light wrapping the village in a soft glow. The Mentawai was filled with laughter, yet an undercurrent of tension was palpable. The new school had officially opened, a source of pride for many parents, but a cause for concern among some elders. By the flickering light of torches, the young people gathered, their voices low and serious. Some spoke of replacing traditional rattan with modern plastic. Others admitted to feeling a sense of shame about attending ancient ceremonies. Matthias turned to Stepanis, his voice barely a whisper. "What's the use of school if we forget how to plant sago? If we forget the steps to the dances on the boards?" Stepanis looked back, his eyes reflecting the torchlight. "I want both, Matthias. I want my boat to still be carved from the forest's wood. But I also want to learn about the world beyond our island." Just then, Titu Sakelo, one of the elders, approached the group. His voice was gentle but firm. "We have never rejected change," he began, his gaze sweeping over the young faces. "But if everyone wants to become like the city, I fear the spirits of the forest will no longer wish to be our friends." A young woman named Lilia stepped into the center of the circle, her silhouette framed by the fire. "We can learn from the outside world," she declared, her voice ringing with passion. "But we must not turn our backs on the heritage of our ancestors. If one day there are no more Saikare, who will dance to call the rain, who will speak to the spirits on our behalf?" The atmosphere grew heavy with unspoken thoughts. Then Pak Amron, the new teacher, stood up. He had been listening quietly from the edge of the gathering. "I used to believe that a complete education could be found only in books," he admitted, his voice filled with newfound humility. "But tonight, I've learned something profound. Books don't have the answers for the voice of the forest. They don't teach the wisdom that comes from the rustling leaves or the flowing river." He looked from the elders to the youths, a bridge between two worlds. "The solution isn't to choose one over the other. It's to combine them. Let's embrace both the book and the root, the wider world and our sacred forest. Let our knowledge grow deep into the earth even as it reaches for the sky." A wave of understanding washed over the crowd. The tense lines on their faces softened, replaced by nods of agreement and quiet smiles. The discussion, which began with division, ended with hugs and a shared sense of purpose. That night, under the watchful eye of the full moon, a new promise was made. Matthias and his friends vowed that for every day they spent in the classroom, they would also honor their culture, attending every ceremony and ritual. They decided they would not be a generation that chose between the past and the future. Instead, they would be the generation that weaves them together, creating a new story for the Mentawai people, a story of balance, respect, and enduring strength. The school bell would now ring in harmony with the ceremonial gongs. The children would learn to write their names and also to read the signs of the forest. They would study geography and also learn the ancient maps etched in the memories of their elders. They would become doctors, teachers, and engineers, but they would also remain dancers, weavers, and guardians of the forest. This night marked a turning point. It was a testament to a community's wisdom, a commitment to walk a path where tradition and progress don't just coexist but enrich one another. It was a promise that the heart of Mentawai would continue to beat strongly, nourished by the knowledge of the world and the timeless spirit of their ancestors. Thank you so much for watching this story unfold. If it moved you, please consider liking this video and subscribing to our channel for more stories that connect us to the world's diverse cultures. See you next time.